Alrighty. So I go by the name of Carl. You guys want to introduce yourselves separately and then as the band?
Sure.
Start any which way?
I'm Steve.
Steve.
I'm the drummer.
Drummer!
Well,
Jesse. Guitar.
Okay.
I'm Ross, I'm also guitar.
Okay.
I'm Taylor, and I do bass.
Who sings?
Well, I sing.
Okay. So somebody had to sing. What's the name of your band?
Moon Matrix.
Moon Matrix. I'm into werewolves heavily, so I like that already.
Yeah,
How'd you come up with the name?
Well, it's a longer name than just Moon Matrix.
It's Moon Matrix of the Lizard People, and we were just looking up old conspiracy theories, and we just came across one that we thought was like kind of funny, I guess. So we just named it after that.
You guys already won my heart. I like
you
it.
know the movie They Live?
Yes.
Kind of loosely based off
Yes.
that. Yeah, the whole thing.
Yes.
But
You will obey. You guys all from Connecticut?
Yep.
How long have you guys been together as a band?
That's a band. That's probably
Wow.
like
Six
6 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It's definitely the longest tenured band today
Yeah.
here. So, what are you guys' musical influences? Do you do separately?
I don't know, Steve. You.
oh man.
It could be
I don't know,
more- it could be a
all over the
couple.
place. I really like. I don't know, I like the intricacies of like prog metal, but I mean, I'm totally into like classic rock and like the Dead for sure. The jammy aspect of it, just kind of combining that, and yeah, there's just I guess to name a few, just those, but a bunch, kind of all over the place, I guess.
That's the best way, I think, because then that way the music can morph a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
Well,
definitely.
Black Sabbath, man.
Nothing wrong with that.
That's it.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, that also that.
Fucking Sabbath.
I mean, I'm big into like Skinner and old country, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Sure. You know,
Yeah, I mean, I'd say
grunge.
pretty much everything they said.
True
You know,
grunge,
like
yeah.
Sabbath, Grateful Dead, a little bit of Neil Young, a lot of stuff from like 70s, 80s, 90s. Those kinds of eras we really kind of look up to.
Yeah. When it comes to rock, I like Van Halen a lot.
Oh, hell yeah.
And Alice in Chains.
Hell
Yeah,
Those are my
yeah,
two
for
favorite, my two
I
favorite
don't
bands.
cover any of those.
Sure. It's a really.
Yeah, dude.
Why not? We should just try one tonight.
Yeah.
Hot for teacher.
Oh, the teacher. That'd be fun. Do you guys have any like projects, full albums out?
Yep.
Yeah, we just came out with an album. What was it, April 1st?
Named?
Put on the glasses, keeping with the They Live.
I fucking
stuff,
like
you
it.
know?
I love it. Me and Frank do like a more music interview podcast, and then I do one by myself that he doesn't want no part of, where I talk about the lizard people and stuff like that. So that's why I like it.
Sweet.
What is your guys' creative process?
You gotta ask this man here.
It's a secret.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Honestly, we play a lot of video games.
Yeah, so video games, doing studio stuff, and then
PBR.
walks through the woods.
But you wouldn't think like, so when I first asked that question, a lot of people are like, oh, and I sit there and I try to find the rhythm and the beat. But sometimes it's the little things that sometimes make a band. It's like anything, like teamwork. Sometimes it's the practice that gets into
totally.
the game.
And the songs definitely evolve over time. Like, this guy writes a lot of the melodies and the words, well, all the melodies and all the words. And he brings it to the practice space. We kind of like all work on it and chip away at it little by little over time and kind of,
Jam out,
yeah,
figure it out.
yeah, just see what feels right.
Just work at it. That's the secret.
So you lay the framing down, if you will, and then you guys help paint it up, if you will, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any pre-show rituals to kind of get you on the stage? I asked that for any artist that might.
It's a secret.
It could be the liquid courage.
Secret, but
It could be the smokable courage. It could be
oh no, it's more
PBR.
tap water. Yeah, for sure.
It's the deep fried courage for me.
It could be food. It could be one person said they do yoga. One person said it was liquid courage,
No.
but not enough. One person said it was using the bathroom and having a little alone time. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If that helps, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, man. different strokes.
Universally, it is just a PBR. It's really
Keep all
just a
sides
pass,
balanced.
I don't think you want to calm down the nerves too much.
No.
Yeah.
Sometimes the nerves can kind of keep you on edge.
Harness the nerves.
Harness the energy.
Yeah.
How would you best describe your music, if you can, in a couple of words?
Probably can't. I don't know, man. We're just like fucking jamming out.
What psychedelic cowpunk? But
Yeah.
See,
Yeah, dude, like,
see, you had it.
Yeah.
but it's like I don't know. It's kind of not that.
It's hard because it's like
at the
it's
same time.
it's
yeah.
rock, but like that doesn't really mean
it's
anything.
ADD rock.
Yeah, you know.
Ad rock.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, that's tailor-made, and you might have made a new genre of music, and it may or may not become popular.
Rock is a spectrum, and we may be on it.
And with the PBR, yes. Where can we find all of your work?
Spotify, YouTube,
iTunes music.
bunch of streaming.
All under the same name?
All the, yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you were to look it up on Spotify or any of this stuff, look up Moon Matrix. We kind of keep Moon Matrix of the Lizard People for, I don't know, people get off put sometimes.
I think they get it, but what I mean is it's important to have the social medias, even if you don't use them, have the name, because people are dorks and they'll be like, oh, now I'm in me.
Yeah, we got the Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and everything we release is on Spotify.
Yeah. There's like a link tree.
And we
on
are coming. We got
Instagram,
another
so-
one coming out.
Yeah.
2 coming out the 21st.
Yeah, we got a bunch of singles. We're trying to like release one every 2 weeks for the next, like, was it May 21st?
Yeah.
Onward,
Rolling
do
out.
one every 2 weeks, and then we're working on an album too.
That's cool.
Yeah.
A lot of people do the whole album first and then spit it out
Yeah,
in chunks.
we kind of did. We did an EP, then we did an album, and it's like, let's just bang out a bunch of singles. You know?
There's
Spotify's more tailored to do those solos. than
Right, but we
the-
wanted to have like something that people can listen to when they get to the single, and then come back. Oh, there's 10 songs. Or
And the
whatever.
art too. You gotta have like cool art for each song
Yeah.
you do. where
Yes.
it's like 8 songs. One
Well,
album.
promotion is big, and that's what people don't get sometimes. It's
Yeah.
sitting there and putting your craft that you crafted out instead of just spitting it out, like I said. I like the whole album aspect too, though, because I even like interludes and stuff once I find it's like a hidden thing nowadays.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
But
You can't do that thing on CDs anymore, where it just like keeps playing, and then you find that.
yeah,
Right, yeah.
kids won't know about that. I was telling somebody today, I actually went to school for broadcasting, and they taught us how to actually clip tape to tape. That's how you erased.
Sweet.
You would actually clip out the part you didn't want, and if you really wanted to erase it, you would rub it on a magnet that plugged into the to the wall. And then getting into the beats, I was telling Capo, because I make a lot of the beats for him, to sample something you would have to do. It's called drop tape, and you would actually have to on your tape. And then on the other side, keep playing and then rewinding, playing, rewinding, and you had to keep hitting pause at the right time. If not, you would mess up your whole little sequence. Now you could like loop 5 hours of one little thing just by copying and pasting. So
Yeah.
technology's good and bad. It's also going to kill us, which gets us into the next part. And I have fun with other people. So these are like the light-headed questions, but I'm going to have to throw you guys a little more since you like conspiracies and stuff like that. Do you guys believe in aliens?
I mean,
hard
Drake's
to
equation,
say.
man. Like they.
We discuss this often.
Do we believe that they exist?
Do you believe that they're out of our stratosphere? Because another conspiracy could be is that they're within this whole atmosphere, maybe by certain governments and whatnot.
I don't know, man. I could
That
talk about
no.
aliens for like 2 hours at least.
That's what I like.
2 hours a day.
Yeah.
Aliens.
I subject them to all the alien talk. So.
They're out there somewhere.
But I think there are a lot of weather balloon shaky camera videos out there. That's for sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
After learning a lot, I've been getting into this stuff a lot, like watching physicists talk about like various technology that has been declassified, and now I think like all the things that like the Tic Tac stuff, all of that it's some government. Once you dive into all that, you're like, oh, this is technology that's been worked on for a long time, man, and we're like seeing it. So it's like. I don't know. You guys had get some hard evidence. Otherwise, you're just like going in circles.
Yeah, I mean, when you have the new weapon, if you will, or the new technology, you're always going to be able to fear other people, you know what I mean? So it's the drive to do that, at least, even if they don't have it, you know? They talked about that Hitler had supposedly Foo Fighters, if you will, and that's where the name of the band comes from, and those were UFOs, supposedly. How much do you guys think real life is based off of they live? And I think literally maybe they are lizard people.
I don't know, right?
It's hard to say.
Good messages in the movie for sure.
Very good.
Like,
And I mean, let me throw a hypothetical out there. Like, if you're going to pollute the world the way that you are, if you're going to treat people the way that you are, like sheep, cattle, if you will, you might not be not a human being, but you might not be of the same race as we are, you know?
yeah, thought process might separate.
You know, they might be lizard, reptile, and they might be trying to drink our blood.
I'm sure there's someone out there who would be down for that.
Yeah.
It's like the science fiction like predict like reality, or is it just like reporting on it? You know.
So
Could be
I asked this last question: do you guys sing in the shower? And if so, is that considered practice? I'll let you answer that, but then I've never told why I've really asked that question. I'll get it in with you guys since you like the conspiracies.
I think no.
I don't know. I say nothing but Prince in the shower. So
I say that because I do think it's good acoustics. It almost replicates like a mic booth, but here's the little woo thing, the little woo woo woo, if you will.
Yeah.
Water. Supposedly, there's not a lot of it, right? I think somehow maybe we're all connected through water. Water could be living in a way, so maybe that's why a lot of people get good ideas when you're in the shower. You know.
yeah, we're like what, Steve? What percentage?
70%.
Yeah,
But-
we're all water men.
Very water people.
Get all wiggly.
See?
Say it in front of a speaker, you know? You say water in front of a speaker.
Not the science guy.
I sing in the car personally. I don't know if the acoustics are,
Same.
you know, as far as whether that's practice or not. I would say
I think
no.
I think any singing anywhere is some level of practice. It's not the
Yeah.
same as where you
Right.
get together with people when you're playing with loud instruments, but any singing anywhere,
I concur 100% with you.
you're working on something.
Yeah.
I'm not like much of a singer, but I would say like when I do, it's like kind of humming like bass lines and stuff when I'm just practicing drums alone, because that's like really important, I think.
Well, that's when your
like,
mind's
locking
starting
in
to
those
work
two.
a lot, you know, when you're by yourself.
For sure.
So, the Moon Matrix, thanks for coming along.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. One of my better interviews because I like to get into the crazy stuff. Check them out. And check this interview out on YouTube. Thanks, guys.